Hi there, on top of the morning to you. Well, I'm going to do a most important stretch. I've done this before, and I'm going to stress the fact that this will be one of the most powerful stretches you'll ever do. Now, a lot of folk out there think I'm just a silly old bastard, right? But seriously, if you've studied like I have and learnt the things that I've learnt, and how you can come back from a fucking terminal illness to carry a golf bag around the golf course, work out in the garden flat out at 70 all day, cutting down trees and you name it, then walk in the park backwards with a 20k weight vest while boxing a reflex ball, you must be doing something right. And this is what I learnt. Now, part of my recovery from this terminal illness was the thing I came across called bedridden. It's an ancient form of Chinese acupuncture that's 5,000 years old. And the person demonstrating this was a Chinese fellow from Hong Kong who was an ex-stockbroker who couldn't believe the profundity of this particular modality. And it's two parts to it. And I'm living, walking proof on how powerful this is. Now, when I was on the chemotherapies and they said if I went off the chemotherapies I'd die, and I said, stick your big pharma you know where, because you've caused me not one but two open heart surgeries, I started doing the first part of the bedridden, which is the slapping technique that I've showed you, where you slap your elbows, your wrists, your knees and your ankles. Balance up both sides. And I had an amazing amount of impurities coming out of my skin. There was brown stuff coming out of my joints. The second part is this stretch that I do every day. Now, I tell people about this stretch and they say, oh yeah, I do a stretch. Well, you don't do this fucking stretch. Because this stretch, there's nothing like this stretch. Believe me. And it's very, very simple. You can do it on an exercise bench or two armless chairs. I've got an exercise bench here in my bedroom. I'm all set up. I'm all set up to get my handicap down to as low as I can and to be a fit, vibrant, dynamic old fella. Okay? So watch this space. You put the exercise bench up against a hard edge like this. Get to the end, and I do it for 3 minutes. I've got a little timer here, and you put your heel, your calf and your buttock up against the inside of this hard edge, and you stretch back for 3 minutes. Now what this does, it stretches and it detoxifies the body from the heart to the large intestine. And a stretch you won't get like it. I'm telling you here and now. And if you stretch out for 3 minutes on this side, then go around the other side of the hard edge or the door frame, put it inside here, put the two armless chairs if you haven't got an exercise bench, and stretch this leg out up here and the whole torso. And it's an amazing stretch, it really is. I do this 3 minutes per side in the morning before I go for my workout and in the evening after I finish my boxing. Now, another profound revelation is I've just finished that book I've told you about by Amy Cuddy called Presence. And the power pose, this power pose that people do after winning an event or a sports event or whatever, has extraordinary benefits because scientifically they have proven that it increases your testosterone by 20%. Now, I'll tell you what, this here, it is so simple to do. If you're not doing it and you say, I do a stretch, well, you're not doing the stretch. This is something to believe. So give it a go and you won't look back. So, I hope you can take that on board. Thanks for tuning in and all the best to you.